Welcome back to the Life and Stripe podcast. This is episode 264. On this episode, Banter with the Boys episode, I previewed the McKirdy Micro OTQ Marathon happening next weekend, where I hope to break 220 in the marathon. Talked about my last workouts, update on my glute pain I've been having. Also reviewed the Puma Fast R3 shoes that I tried out. Will I be racing in them or not? Scotty talked about his last workout, 12 by 800 going into his 10K this weekend. Danny worked out at altitude this week, talked about that. And then finally, we took a couple of listener questions at the end. If you ever have any topics you want us to talk about, feel free to shoot us a DM on Instagram, email us, otqboyz@gmail.com. Love taking listener questions and addressing them on the banter episodes. So if you enjoyed the episode, please leave a review, drop a comment, share with a friend. We'll catch you on 265. When we're running through Norton Commons or the Pewee Valley area in Louisville, Kentucky, it's pretty easy to spot Mason Construction Home. The attention to detail, the quality, the stunning design, you can't miss it. It stands out. We aren't just saying that either. Our own co-host Scotty trusted Mason Construction to build his forever home, and he and his family couldn't be happier. Don't tell Scotty this, but we're at his house a lot because we love the home. He's all right too, though. If you live in the Louisville or Southern Indiana area and are thinking about building your forever home or doing a remodel, there is nobody else to trust with this project than Mason Construction. The link to their website is in our show notes. Click on the request information option and start the conversation about what your forever home could look like. Do you got no audio?
Check.
Now you have audio.
How many wings does a fish have?
Wings?
How many wings on a cow? I wonder, yup, I wonder. That's a line from my favorite kids book.
Favorite kids book?
Yeah. No. Here's how it goes. How many toes does a fish have? How many wings on a cow? I wonder. Yup, I wonder. It's called Wacky, the tacky penguin.
I don't know if I'm going to read that book to my kid.
You should. It's hilarious. It's the best. Tacky is an odd bird.
I think I'm going to go with the classics, like Green Eggs and Ham
Dude,
and Sam I Am,
I am below average in my reading level. For sure. Like well below average.
All right.
But the Dr. Seuss books, like the legit ones, like Green Eggs and Ham, dude, that's like a 30-minute read.
Is it
Like,
really? It's that long?
You want to be reading a book that long to your kids. Like the parents that do that, props to you, man. Props to you.
Dang, I didn't realize they were that long. I might not do
They're
that.
so long. I'm also like, my reading level's like a 5th grader.
I'm hoping I get like a few 5-pagers, just like moderate to low effort fatherhood type stuff. Like in terms of reading.
No, just be slightly above average. That's your goal.
Yeah.
Dude, whoa, that was violence.
Yeah. I use this for my video unboxing my Pumas, and
I know.
turned out I didn't need it. So, yeah.
Why?
They just had you could just rip it open, the cardboard. There's no tape. There's no tape involved. So
that was way cooler.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was.
Dude, you had a banger sesh this morning. How'd it go? 5x2K, yeah? With 1200?
Yeah, I did 5x2K this morning, 10 days out from McKirdy. It was like 520 pace down to like 513. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was funny. One way, obviously, it's like a loop, so it doesn't like the elevation's the same. Oh, I guess I'll tell the story this morning. But let's start there, and then I'll talk about the workout. So we get to the summit or whatever the paddock shops it's called now in Louisville. It's like an outdoor shopping mall essentially. So, and right across the street is a high school. I guess I won't name it just in case, that we have been using to work out for, I don't know, 2 years now and maybe longer. And we know several people in Louisville that have been using it for like 5 years. And yeah, 2 weeks ago, we probably talked about this on the pod. Scotty got kicked off the track with the rest of the group. They'd finished
We
their
had like
workout.
10 people with us that day.
Yeah, huge group. And yeah, Scotty like talked to the guy. He wasn't pumped. Yeah, anyway, so today I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do this. Like the 2Ks I can have done anywhere on the road, track, whatever. But I had like a hard 1200 rep at the end. And I was like, yeah, like this would be a lot easier on a track. And, I think I asked you, like, what are the odds we get kicked off KCD? And you were like 50
I said
50.
50-50.
Yeah. I was like, dang, I don't like those odds. But
Turns out the
Stouderman,
odds were a smidge higher.
yeah, they were higher. Yeah. Stouderman would have gone to St. Francis, turns out, but he
Didn't know
was,
about it.
yeah, he was out too late drinking Guinnesses with Mike Korf and Tom Bazell. So
He came home and passed out. Dude, he was asleep at like 9 o'clock. I texted him after the pod with Zach Bitter last night.
yeah, he didn't answer.
He
So
didn't answer.
yeah, so he woke up late, no alarm, woke up late, and he was like, I live way closer to this track or to where we went this morning. I'll just say KCD, it doesn't matter. And no one at KCD is gonna listen to this. And
And if they
no,
do, I mean, it's not like we committed a felony.
yeah, there was no crime committed. Anyway, so yeah, he was like, let's just, go try it. So we warm up, we get down there, we're about to start. And of course, like homie in a like bright yellow vest, cowboy hat, and
World's
flashlight.
brightest flashlight.
Yeah, starts like flashing it in our face and stuff. And of course, Stotterman's going to the bathroom, and so he was like, "Hey, you guys need to leave. It's private property." And I was like, this is my first time here. I had no idea. I'm sorry. And then I like jog away, but you like had your gloves on the track.
I did. They were like on the other side of the 200 on the straightaway.
Yeah, and then Stotterman was like finishing using the bathroom. So yeah, then I found you guys a bit later, but yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna get out of here. I don't want this. I was like worried you were gonna like talk to him again, and it like wouldn't go well. So I was like, I just don't want to be around for that.
I was so badly wanted to egg him on, but that's child's behavior, and I'm older than that, so I decided against it.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
But I did desperately want to play like the game of like chicken, like run around the track and do like fart. That'd be fun. Fart like run from the mall cop because he was like running across the field to come get us. He like went around because I went around to go get my gloves and he like hauled to catch me, and then we
Yeah.
ran around the track the other way and he like ran through the field to come like and I said. When I passed him, I said, "Have a great day. See you next week."
Are you serious? Dang, you were egging him on.
I know, dude. I so badly wanted to egg him on, but I left it at that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think trespassing is a felony, so low risk.
I mean, dude, they have open gates. If the gates were all closed at school, well, you can't really do that. They do have a front gate, but it's not. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's off a main public road.
Yeah, my
Very busy public road.
my thing is like we're in and out before school starts. I just don't understand. Like,
We're respectful. We don't leave trash. We're not hooting and hollering.
yeah,
It's in the dark.
yeah, in the dark, the lights aren't even on. Like, I don't know who we're hurting. Like, no one really uses that track anyway. So yeah, whatever. Bad vibes from that high school, but
Bad vibes.
we had to pull an alternate and do the workout in the parking lot across the street where we park for our warm ups, and it's like a K loop. It's flat. It's fine. It's well lit, which is great. But yeah, it's like not ideal. Like you show up, you want to use the track. So uh yeah, so we did the 2Ks, me and Stotterman, won well. We both did good. We had minute 15 rest, both of us, 5x2K. And then I had a hard 1200 at the end. It's supposed to be in 336. And I think the splits were supposed to be 75, 72, 69, which doing public math adds up to 336. So I was like, if I was on a track, I could like make that happen better. But on the road, I was just like, I'm just gonna go out really hard. So I just like went out, like 450 pace and just like
Yeah.
kicked really hard the last 200 meters, and that was it. So, and it went good, 3:34. So it was good.
And you wore the Pumas,
Yeah. So the Pumas, dude.
the fast Rory 3s.
Yeah, the fast Rory threes. I've been like getting a lot of comments because I posted little content about getting the Pumas.
Yeah.
I don't know why the unboxing video I posted got like 20,000 views. That just doesn't make sense to me. But
Wait, did it really?
yeah, I got like 35 followers too. So
What?
yeah, maybe we need to get in the shoe review game.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm pretty sure it did. Let's see. Yeah, 20K. Yeah.
dude.
It wasn't a good video, really. I didn't think, but
And then your other one, the next one got 14K. People really like the Pumas.
yeah. I think the people like the unboxing one because I like pulled the knife at the beginning, and like people thought that was funny. Maybe that was that was the hook. So, um, but yeah. So, I mean, like instant reaction to getting them out. They're definitely lighter than the Alpha Flies.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're way lighter. I would say they're like compatibly light to because I've like picked up your Asics before. They're like pretty compatible to the Rays, I would say. But
Really? Wow, the Rays are like lightning.
yeah,
That they're so light.
like the top of the shoe is like nothing. It's so thin, but yeah, like I mean, you can really tell they like trimmed every possible thing they could to make this shoe like weight wise.
Yeah.
And with that, there's like less stability for sure. Like I feel more stable. Like the Alpha Fly has a wider base to me. So I like that about the Alpha Fly, but now that I've worn the Puma, the Alpha Fly feels a little clunky.
Mm-hmm.
But like the Puma is like more close to the ground, I feel like. So that was kind of, I don't know. Like I don't hate the Alpha Fly. I still think it's a good shoe, but I will say the Puma, when I put it on, it was like my first time putting on an Alpha Fly with the sense that like I'd never felt bounce like that before.
Yeah.
And so like it definitely has like a crazier bounce than the Alpha Fly. And I haven't tried the Asics or anything. So I don't know what that's about or like how those feel, but yeah, the bounce on the Pumas is like pretty impressive. So
It is just such an aggressive looking shoe when you look at the side profile, like when you just
yeah,
Google Puma Fast R3.
they're very curved. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like the front, man, wow. So I just looked up weight. The weight of a Puma Fast R3 is 6 ounces for a U.S. men's size 9. That's 170 grams.
Wow.
And Metaspeed Ray is 129 grams, 4.5 ounces. It's 1.5 ounces less. So it's 25% lighter is the Metaspeed Ray.
Oh wow. Wow. So the Ray's like crazy light. Dang.
Let's see if your intuition is right about Nike. Nike Alpha
Hey, let's see.
Fly 3 weight 7.7. So significantly lighter.
Then before.
That's for a US size 9. 7.2. So they're very close. They're an ounce lighter.
Oh, the Pumas are an ounce lighter. Okay.
Yep.
So it's not
The
a huge.
Metaspeed Rays are half the weight almost of a Nike.
Dang, the Rays are that light. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they are light. I'm curious now. I'm so curious. Nike. This could be a good reel, Chris. Weights of different shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Alpha.
could be. That's
Alpha.
crazy about the Ray, dude. Wow.
Let's see. A6 Meta Speed Tokyo weight.
I don't see many people racing in the Rays still.
I know. I'm terrified of it.
Oh, you didn't race the 5K in the race?
No, I did not. I raced in my Tokyos.
Oh.
And it didn't feel like near as good.
So
Okay, this is weird. I need to get my rays out and weigh them myself. But
yeah.
this says that the rays are 4.1 ounces, not 4.5. That's crazy. And then that's Tokyos are 5.6.
Dang. So the Asics are like just super light.
Yeah. Dan, hi.
Hey guys, what are they compared to the Fast Stars?
Dude, Danny, I just looked up the 3 shoes. I'm curious. I want your blind guess. Do you think that the Nike is heavier or lighter than the Pumas?
Alpha or vapor?
Alpha.
Alpha way heavier.
It is significantly. Nike is 7.2 ounces and the Puma is 6 flat. Dude, how much do you think the Rays weigh?
I think you just said it.
It's 4.5. It's 4.5 ounces.
That's
Whoa.
crazy, bro.
Okay.
It's the lightest. It feels like a piece of paper. It almost feels so light that it feels like it's not okay to wear. It's not like healthy to wear.
I wonder what the leanings are. Dude, Dylan Wells,
How do you spell that?
friend of the pod, just ordered some off AliExpress and sent it to me. So
No way.
yeah. We need like
Leaning. What are they called? Speed 10s?
The Fadian, FEIDIAN or something like that. Yeah.
5 Elite weight. They weigh.
we sell shoes on this pod. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, they are heavy. They're Alpha Fly.
Really?
They're like, yeah, they're approximately 198 grams to 202 grams. The Metaspeed Rays are 120.
Really? That's the Fadian 6 Elite?
That's 2 cups of coffee lighter, Danny.
Wow.
In beans. in beans.
Now you're talking my language.
Dang, that's crazy.
Apparently, Felicia, Danny's wife, absolutely roasted him for his guesstimate on the tooth weight.
Yeah, I said a tooth weighed like 8 or 9 grams, and she was like,
She said
"I
that's a
can't believe you said
saber
that."
tooth.
Yeah, she said it's a saber tooth. And then we looked up a saber tooth, and they weigh like a couple kilos. So,
Oh,
she was way
wow.
off too. And then we went into a rabbit hole. We looked up an elephant tusk.
I was going right there. What about a
Yeah.
rhino tusk?
Ooh, that's a big one.
I bet it's like 30, 40 pounds.
Saucony
Maybe 100.
Triumph
Maybe it's 100.
weight. I'm like so curious now.
The Triumph?
Dude, Triumphs weigh for 9.2 ounces. That's double the weight of the Metaspeed Rays.
Sounds right. That is not the Saucony Super Shoe for people listening.
Any other shoes, boys?
Just the trainer.
You curious?
I just ran 7 miles in the Saucony Triumph, and it was the hardest run all week. It was so tough. These guys started potting 15 minutes early, and I just jumped on here coming in for my run. I saw Scotty's text, "Hey, Dan, we started recording. Just jump on whenever you're ready." I'm like, "Okay, sick." So I tried to
It was just one of those things where I put my kids to bed early, and it's been a long week, and all of us kind of wanted to, if we have the option to get it started early, do it. This is
get it on. I don't think I was doubting that I would get back even in time for the 6 o'clock start because I was struggling so bad on this run. If you go look on this run, I am cooked, dude. I'm cooked. It's 9-minute pace for 7 miles, and it was.
I have notifications on for you and Chris only. Actually, wait, have you not loaded it yet?
No, I just saved it on my watch. That was that beep just now.
Thanks, Scotty. You're a big noties guy, aren't you, bro?
855 average for 7 miles.
Dude, my camera. So my guys at my shop, I have 6 cameras at my shop, and anytime there's motion, I get a notification on my watch. And my guys put these like reflective strips. They're basically like ribbons down for like parking lanes from the ceiling, but we had to take them down because there's I don't have a front door on my shop, so there's wind constantly in there.
Yeah,
and they're blowing, and I get a notification. I get 6 notifications every minute on my watch for the past 2 weeks.
Dang, that is
it's like constant.
That's overload, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't see them anymore. I ignore it. I don't even see it.
Damn.
So I have to take them down. I told my foreman, I was like, bro, we can't do the ribbons anymore. This is not.
No more ribbons. Yeah. By the way, on my run, I was listening to Chris's recap of what happened in running over the weekend. Chris,
nice.
Dude, you are getting so good at that. It is my favorite podcast. I'm not even kidding you. It's my thing I look forward to most podcast-wise. It's so good.
Dang, I don't know. I'm always like pretty self-conscious posting those for sure.
I don't doubt it.
I got a couple of nice texts though. Like Christian Warwick texted me and said he liked it, so that was nice.
The only time I've listened to one of our podcasts in the past like 6 months was one of yours you did solo.
Yes.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not kidding.
It's just like your commentary on the sport, and you put everything in perspective. It's so good because you like connect all the dots. There's all these headlines, and you're the dot connector, and it's so good, dude. So keep it up, man. I just had to
Dialed.
give you a shout out on the pod because that is my favorite podcast on the internet. Is the Chris Striegel solo talking to me about running the sport for 1 hour, and I don't know how you do it for an hour straight. That is
Me neither.
like even more impressive
Yeah.
than your depth of knowledge of the sport.
I have like a loose outline for those, usually just like topics to go over, but I don't know. I just read enough Let's Run and see enough like stuff on Instagram, find what's interesting and talk about it. So
That's what makes you good, dude. Student of the game.
yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Chris
Well, thanks. Yeah.
or Danny, you barely made it under 9-minute pace today, bro.
8:55 average for 7 miles. What do you think about that, coach?
Oh, dialed. I mean, altitude, I think that's the move right there.
Yeah.
You're on that live low, train high, bro.
Yeah, 7,000 feet.
Your
man,
system
that's
is
brutal.
absolutely so confused. It's like, wait, we're back?
Yeah.
I did 2K repeats today, and it was so funny because my family, obviously, I'm on vacation with them, and my mom and my sister were like, "Can we film for you? Can we film your workout today so you can put it on your YouTube?" I'm like, "Yeah, like that would be awesome." And
Nice.
so, like, I run to the loop. It's like a 0.4 loop, which is another story because it's just brutal running 2K repeats around this like loop. And my parents drive there, or my sister, my mom, and they're already out of the car, like filming me run up. And I just stop and I'm like, "Hey guys, like, how's it going?" And they're just like not saying anything, smiling at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is so awkward." I'm so not used to having a camera guy, but yeah, they actually got some cool footage, so I'm excited to put that on YouTube of the
Oh,
workout.
nice. That's dialed.
Yeah.
Dude, we had Kenyan coach Chris for our workout today.
Oh, yeah.
Did you like that, Danny?
Yeah, that was so funny, man.
Did you know exactly what we were doing? It was actually Chris's idea. Well,
Yeah.
oh wait, we put it in the chat that he was gonna do it anyway. So you
Mhm.
know.
Well, yeah. They wanted me to do the accent. I mean, I guess I probably wouldn't get canceled for that, but I don't know. I felt weird like faking a Kenyan accent doing that. So, but you guys did the Kenyan accent saying no questions. So I don't know.
Yeah. You said
But
no.
yeah,
No
yeah,
question.
yeah, that was funny. So yeah, we'll see if how the video does. But I just need to keep doing those. Those are pretty funny. People like the hearing the workouts anyway. So, but
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah,
do you ever get so cooked, boys, where going up the stairs you feel like your femurs have like 10-pound weights attached to them?
yeah, I've been there many a
Every day,
time.
bro.
That's me right now.
Sometimes it's so
I'm cooked. I'm cooked like a turkey that you left for about 13 too long minutes.
Oh, dude, did you all speaking of Turkey, did you all see that Clayton Young signed with Brooks today?
Yes.
No.
You didn't see that?
No, I haven't looked at my phone all day, but now I know.
Yeah, so I was pretty surprised about that for sure. I mean, I'd heard some rumors that his A6 contract was up and he was like trying to figure out what to do next from undisclosed sources, but
We had grapevine information.
yeah, it was not from a pro runner either. It was from a Louisville local, but I won't dish. He knows who he is, but yeah, he found it out through the grapevine. And I was trying to figure out like who's he going to sign with because it sounded like he didn't want to go back to ASICS. So I was like, I didn't think Brooks at all. I was thinking Nike, like one of the big ones, Nike or Adidas. Especially
So he's
someone
gonna race in the Hyperion Elite.
Dude, Brooks is crushing it right now. Like this guy played
Brooks'
young.
clothing is also sick.
Yeah, their singlets are cool. They got ran to Japan. Like they've been like Ben is running's been rocking their stuff. Victor Schmang's like, yeah, they're getting some good marketing going right now. So good for them.
I have a question though about these sponsorship announcements. Like, does anyone care?
About like who they sign with.
Yeah, like Clayton is acting like, well, I'm sorry. This is not Clayton's fault. This is just the sport of like, and I guess the brand wants people to act like this, but they act like they're like announcing they're getting engaged or something, or like
Oh, yeah.
posting wedding pictures. It's like, dude, this isn't like a huge life moment that a lot of people care about that you think they do. this, I'm excited for you. You got the bag. That's great. But
Yeah.
runners announcing sponsorship deals, it's like its own genre of Instagram post, and it just cracks me up every time. I'm like,
Yep.
congrats, I guess. Like,
Dude, I heard I talked to Jacob for a bit on the phone today, and he said that Rory secured the Wahoo and Amazfit sponsorships.
dude,
So yeah, I don't know.
For Rory or for Out and Back?
So Rory got the Wahoo sponsorship for like the treadmill and stuff himself, but then Jacob, I think they might be doing the podcast and like Rory specifically too. I don't know. So or maybe they're still working it out. So but yeah, so shout out to Rory. Good for him,
Very
man.
cool.
I noticed he'd been running in the Amazfit stuff, so figured.
The Wahoo sponsorship is legit. Eric sold some.
Yeah,
and made
I'm
money.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
those are like
they're
11
legit.
grand, bro.
What's up?
Those are 11 grand, those treadmills.
The Wahoos are?
Yeah, they're really expensive.
I thought they're 7. Are they
Oh,
more now?
They were on
over
sale.
like Christmas, over like the Black Friday sale. I was getting targeted ads out the ass for Wahoo Kicker runs for like $7,500.
Yeah, they're 7. They're
Oh, they're
7 even.
7. Oh, that's not as
Nice.
bad as I thought it was.
Dude,
you can,
Eric
like, shred 'em.
rips on his, man.
Yeah.
That thing is so legit. It's not just like legit, but there are features on it. When you get on it, you're like, okay, this is a very worth it and nice treadmill. It's way nicer than it's made for a competitive runner. Gym treadmills are made for 100 people a day to run 30 minutes on it. They're longevity treadmills. This treadmill, you can speed up and speed down like instantly. It goes up to 5 miles an hour like instantly, like you're sprinting, or 5-minute mile. And then if you want to slow down, it's like an instant stop. It's not, after your rep, there's nothing worth sitting on a treadmill when it like tapers down and you're like, you're like waiting for the treadmill to stop. This thing just like dead stops. It's pretty cool.
Dude, the run free mode is the coolest thing on that. It says like it just has sensors with your position, so you can just like, if you move a pace, the treadmill goes with you, etc. So I feel like I'd use that in workouts a lot instead of, I don't know, I might just let the treadmill run for a workout actually. But I mean, for an easy run, like that'd be kind of cool. I don't know, make the treadmill less boring than just like locking into a pace.
Yeah, especially if you have one of those like Boston courses or whatever on.
Oh, dude, and it
Yeah.
links to what's it called? Zwift.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Zwift.
Zwift, yeah.
Oh, so fun. I
Yeah,
could get jiggity with it.
Yeah.
Danny, I can't believe I'm about to say this
What
on
do
the
you guys
podcast.
need to get one of those?
yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I bought a $2,500 treadmill and I never touch it.
I use mine a good amount.
My wife does. Honestly, if we had a Wahoo, I think she would use it more. My treadmill is so difficult. Chris, you still need to come try it and feel how freaking hard it is.
Why is that? It's
Like
not-
930 pace, my heart rate's like 155. It's 930 pace is like 730 pace.
What brand is it?
Horizon.
Okay. Mine's Nordic Track. It's pretty good. Like my heart rate is pretty compatible with 8-minute pace on it. I would say.
Nordic Track is much nicer than what I got. Mine's very sturdy, but
I've never heard of a Horizon.
it's very sturdy, like very heavy duty treadmill.
That's what
It's
I
like
need.
it's the upgraded one. Like when you like shake the arm, it doesn't move. You can tell a treadmill is nice when you like shake. If you shake the arm and the whole thing moves.
Dude, speaking of treadmills, Taggart's going for the 100-mile American record outdoors, not on the treadmill. Like
When?
next Saturday.
What?
Yeah, I hit him up to come on the pod, but he said he wants to come on after the race. So
I respect it.
he's confident.
Respect.
Yeah. I was like, I miss you, bro. But yeah, he's been listening. He texted me and I was like, I need you back on. Then I realized his race was like next weekend. And I was like, oh, good timing. So he's going for the American record. Pretty cool.
What's the current American record for the 100? Zach has it, right? Did we just have this conversation?
11 hours.
20,
I think he might have had it before. Let me see.
11, 20, or 11:19 or something?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, true. We just had Zach Bitter on. We should know. Yeah, Zach Bitter, 11 hours, 19 minutes.
yeah.
What pace is that, dude?
6:48. 6:48.
Wow. Dude, he's a stud. That's crazy work. Yeah.
Oh
that was-
yeah, that we went all over all that in the first 10 minutes when you weren't on the pod,
Yeah.
Zach. That was like the first 10 minutes of the podcast.
That was
That's
crazy.
epic.
We had our first guest that's been on like Joe Rogan on our pod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was honestly, I think that was my we made it moment this week. We got
Yeah.
a milestone number of listens in a 7-week period. We got to 10,000 listens, which is
7
that's in a 7-day period. That's huge in the podcast world for me.
Dude, I told Johans, he was like, how many listens are you guys getting? And I was like, oh, we're about like 10,000 a week. And he was like, he like jaw dropped. He was like, no, he's like, no way. And I was like, yeah, I showed him it. And he was like, that's crazy. How'd you guys grow like that? And I was like, oh, we just, been consistent and had good guests and stuff. And because he just started a pod with his.
What did he?
Yeah, it's like his brother runs this like running social media account called Mass Independent in Germany. So it's like through that. But yeah, so I think it's in German. So if anyone wants to listen, you're probably screwed. But you could just play it for 30 seconds to support Johans and move on.
I'm gonna do that. I'm subscribing right now.
Yeah.
Right now. What's it called?
The Instagram is called Mass Independent, MAS Independent.
Is it on Spotify?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I told him it's started upon.
Are you sure you're not talking about Miss Independent by Neo?
Ooh,
That's
see,
a great song.
I miss Neo.
This is gonna get demonetized on
Yeah.
Or
Spotify.
copyrighted server.
They're gonna
too.
mute it.
We're
That
joking.
section will get muted.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the pod's actually called that or not, but that's the company. So
I was rep 1 of 12 800s, and I just have had a day. I've had a week, and it was cold today. It like was sleeting 2 hours before our workout, and then our workout we were tarps off. It was a very weird day. Very weird day.
it was weird.
But it was like 50 degrees during the workout. Beautiful.
You guys had a good workout though. So
What was
despite
your
dying the first rep, I went Instagram live for one whole rep too.
Did you have a PM sesh, Strigal?
I just did 3
Nah.
miles warm up with them and then biked. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just 3 mile double. A little shake it
What?
up.
Danny,
Do that.
paces were like, it was pretty chill, man. Wasn't that hard. First
like
one was
240.
all out. It was like all out, 245. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be rough. 530 pace, 245 800, and then I went 245, 246, 243, 242, 240, 241, 242, 242, 240, 239, 232.
Yeah, 232. You guys have ripped the last time.
Yeah, that's tough, dude. That's a tough workout.
My heart rate was the lowest it's ever been. It was like 170 or lower for most of the reps.
Dang. Fitness is coming, dude.
Pretty dialed.
How fast are you gonna run in the 10K?
I don't know. Hopefully sub 33. I would love that.
Yeah, that's what Saudi Statty's going for.
How did you get that nickname?
I don't freaking know.
I don't know, dude. I just think I think we're friends with the Saudis, aren't we? The US? I think we are.
Yeah, they
Uh,
If
not
you
to
guys in
say out of
Saudi,
the news, but
if
they
you
killed
live in
a
Saudi Arabia,
journalist,
let us
and
know.
we're really against that. But our government's like, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't do anything bad.
I think like the UFC goes to Saudi Arabia and stuff a lot. So
Yeah, for sure.
like I think we're cool and kosher with Saudis, but yeah, I don't know. I just was like, oh, that his last name rhymes with that. So yeah, I filmed a couple times when we went by with the camera. I was like, oh my god, it's Saudi Stouty. So I'm trying to make it stick, putting it on the internet. So we'll see if it works.
I like that. He has the most nicknameable name, I think. Eric,
Yeah,
he has like
Stotterman,
yeah.
Dude, Danny, we were telling like right when we started the pod, we were talking about getting kicked off the track this morning, and we wanted to go to St. Francis, which was like a guaranteed like no kickoff track. But Stotterman like was out drinking with Mike and Tom Bazell last night and like passed out on his couch.
He was
without-
hungover this morning for his session.
Yeah, like he fell asleep without setting an alarm. he just had like a bunch of Guinnesses because it was St. Patty's Day, and so like he like didn't set an alarm, and he was like, "Oh, like we have to go to KCD because it's closer to his house." So I was like, "Bruh." Then he ran like 22 miles today. So
Oh my gosh, dude. That is nuts.
And then we went to a second track this afternoon, and there was 30 kids on it, and I've never seen a soul on St. Francis
Hold on. I
track.
want to talk about this Stotterman thing more. So he passed out on whose couch?
it was his own
own.
house. He just like,
Oh.
it wasn't
his own
like
house.
he didn't pass out drunk. He was like he didn't get drunk. It was like like 2 or
I think
3.
he was just like
he was just exhausted. like,
tired.
yeah, like long day, a lot of running, few Guinnesses. You know that'll get you to fall asleep on your couch. So yeah, he just
100%.
didn't set an alarm. He seemed fine in terms of like whether he's hungover or not. So he
And
had a great workout.
He
so.
hit his so he had a great workout, AM and PM sesh both.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
22 total miles on the day. Did he like eat anything before the run, or like he just?
I mean, I'm sure. Dude's kind of a dog. He scares me.
Yeah, I don't know if he
Eric,
does
when
eat
you listen to
before he runs.
this, just know I still think you're soft, and we call you Softerman now.
Dude, that's a
Dang.
pretty amazing thing that he just did right there. Not that I want to encourage it, but there are times when that happens. And when those days happen, like you stay out a little bit too late, have a little bit too much Guinness, and you still rally and hit your commitments the next day. I mean, that's impressive. That's impressive.
Impressive,
Yeah.
to say the least.
There was Guinness after the long run on Saturday. I didn't partake, but then I opened the other cooler and I saw the glass bottle Modelo's, and I was like, man, really tempting, but I didn't do it. So
You didn't do it, dude. Those were my glass bottle Modelo's.
yeah, that's the best, man. Those are the best. They just like look appetizing. So
Glass bottle Modelo's, like, I think I might have one after this podcast. I'm not kidding. Although, Danny, I've been meaning to go to Costco and get the NA beers.
Yeah, these are good.
The what's the brand?
Athletic.
Dude, every brand has NA beers now. It's like I feel like
I think drinking's at an all-time.
yeah.
Is it at an all-time
for
low?
like for college age kids, yeah, like this new generation of kids, they're like
They don't want to
barely-
drink.
Yeah, they don't want to drink as much. Yeah,
What are they doing?
They just like
Dr-
vape and stuff.
Cocaine?
And
drugs
scroll
for
TikTok.
sure. Yeah, they're just doing crazy drugs, bro. That's definitely what they're doing.
Vape and TikTok. That's it.
Yeah,
I haven't.
yeah.
I'll put it this way, boys. I haven't hired an employee other than D. Roney. I haven't hired an employee for probably 7 years that has not vaped. Every
Nice.
single one. Like, I've had guys that will hold a rake in their right hand and carry their vape in their left.
Wow. People on
Yeah,
our team in college all like vaped, thinking like
Really?
they're like like it doesn't hurt. Yeah, they're like there was not much like science known about the vapes, so everyone thought they were
Yeah.
just like healthy, and they're not healthy, but like they weren't like
Not
lung
like
damaging.
smoking.
But now like they make them out that they're worse than smoking. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. Pretty
The
bad.
effects in your lungs. Ugh.
Yeah, the metal, dude, not good.
And
Yeah,
the
if you-
chemicals, there's like unknown chemicals in those things.
If you vape and you listen to this podcast, drop a comment.
Yes.
Just comment I vape.
Comment I vape, and we'll send you
In
a
your
free
first
can
name.
of Zen. Zen is for quitters. So
Yeah,
good
I
baby.
bet high schools are riddled with Zen these days. I bet all
Danny,
the kids are ripping
do
it.
you still throw in some Zimbabwe's every once in a while?
I quit. When did I quit?
Yeah, you quit cold turkey just like one day.
Yeah, I just threw my can away and I was done. It was over 6 months ago, I think. It was like last summer.
And you don't throw them in anymore?
I've probably had 1 or 2.
All right. This is a perfect time to segue. Chris, it's time to talk about McKirdy. How we feeling? How we training?
Yeah, I've been wanting to talk about this all podcast. Finally,
know.
it's here.
Yeah, we're 10 days out. I'm feeling pretty good overall. I was feeling kind of bummed because I don't DNF workouts much, but I did last Wednesday. I DNF'd my workout because it was my like quads were still sore from my big long run. I did like 22 at 5:53 pace, and that went well. And
Your
then
glute like really fired from that.
huh?
Your glute was like messed up from that.
Yeah, like my quads were like really sore from that too. But yeah, so like my legs just weren't recovered. It was 75 degrees at that Wednesday, so I like I got 3 miles into the tempo, went out too fast too, but yeah, I was like, "This isn't happening." Like, my legs are destroyed, and my heart rate's, like, way too high, and I can't get it down. And, so yeah, I axed that, then had a good long run on Saturday, with Keaton, who's, like, the guy that won the 5K in the Triple Crown. That felt better, and then today, yeah, I felt really good on my workout, but yeah, my glute thing's been annoying, like, it doesn't like strides or hill sprints, and I know what it is, it's just my, like, L5, S1 disc issue, like, pressing on my sciatic nerve, and that causes,
You've
like,
had that
pain in my
before,
glute.
right?
Yeah, I've had it before, it's mainly been on the right side, though, but it's on the left side this time, but it's definitely not a sacral stress fracture because it's like if it was a sacral stress fracture, it'd be
You would
snapping out
know.
by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's yeah, that's a different like, that's a very sharp pain. This is more of a, like, dull,
Mm.
steady, like, ache, and, yeah, so, like, easy runs, I barely feel it. Going marathon pace and, like, half marathon pace is, like, fine, it warms up, but really, like, sprinting and, like, hill sprints, strides, like, it doesn't love that. Like, when I go from 0 to
Yeah.
100, like, within a couple seconds, so, yeah, I'm not really concerned for the race. When I go see Kyle Bowling on Monday and just, do some last second whatever he recommends just to make sure, that's a non-issue, but I don't think it's gonna be an issue either way, so, yeah, but, we'll see
It's
how it goes in
it's
terms
been
of
interesting seeing you DNF a couple workouts, or just
yeah.
1 or 2?
I DNF'd one in Portugal as well because I
Yeah,
was so cooked, but,
cooked. It's been interesting seeing you DNF a couple workouts. I've never really seen that of you, but also
yeah,
when you've been writing your own training, you do, like, an insane amount of threshold, and
yeah,
threshold is always hittable. It's all even if you're cooked. Like, I was cooked today, but I still hit my threshold stuff, and I like seeing you, like, really push the limits of faster paces with JT.
yeah.
I it's been interesting seeing you be pushed heavily.
Yeah, I think that's been when I was coaching myself, I was doing at the time, I was, like, thinking it was LT2, which is, like, closer to a half marathon
Yeah,
pace, but in, like, retrospect, I was running, like, 5:20 pace on most things, which my marathon PR is, like, 5:25 or 4 pace, so it's, like, it was really just a lot of work at marathon pace and nothing much faster. There were some days I did VO2, but, like, once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks, and, yeah, so, like, I'm very curious because my mileage probably between Houston, like once I got back up to mileage and now starting the taper, the average has probably been like 108, which is still high,
yeah,
but not like it felt low because I just came off doing 140 for like 2 months. And that's still on my legs, which is good. So I'm hoping the combination of like that huge aerobic base I had a few months ago and now like I can close workouts at sub 450 pace, and not be like cooked. Like, hopefully that's a deadly combo for under 220. So, yeah, that was the idea. So, we'll see what happens. I
What
don't know.
pace are you kinda leaning into for McKirdy?
Yeah, Jacob, he's like cool. He just called me on the fly today and he said that we kind of both agreed, like, let's just try to break 220 and like not get too aggressive. Like, I think at Houston, my mindset was like, maybe on a good day, I'll run 218. Like, I'm going to go out pretty hard, see what happens. And then, like, Houston just went to crap by mile like 8 to 10, I would say. But yeah, McKirdy, I'll probably just try to run like 519, 520 every mile until like 18 to 20. And then just hopefully I have some gas at the end. And
Are are
yeah.
you doing bottle nutrition?
Yeah, yeah, everyone gets bottles. So you can pay extra for like a VIP service for whatever reason. If you don't pay extra for the VIP, it's like 25 bucks. Then you have to like walk your bottle to the stations on race morning, which is like a mile away. So yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna pay the extra. So like someone takes it there for you. I don't
Yeah.
really I don't understand that. But um yeah, yeah. So everyone gets bottles. I'm gonna do gels and then I'm just gonna put like a little scoop of carbs fuels stuff in the bottles. But
Oh, CARBS has a drink mix?
yeah, yeah, I used it at Bayshore.
Interesting. I
Tastes
didn't know
just
that.
like the gels.
Does it
Uh,
really?
yeah, exactly like the gels, yeah.
What's the carb content of it?
One scoop is 25 grams, so you can just kinda it's got a little scooper in it, so you can
Mm.
just kind of mix and match. So I'm just gonna use it as a top off though. I just if I miss a bottle and then like miss 50 grams in 1 hour, like pretty much cooked. So yeah, I'm just gonna take my 4 gels or yeah, I'll take 4 gels with me. So that'll get me to 2 hours. And then I'll just have the bottles with like 25 grams and I'll just use them as a top off. I probably won't even finish them. So
Yeah.
Mm.
it just, more use it as like a water source. They have like electrolytes in them too. The gels do too, but they have sodium. But yeah, more of a top off. That's what I did Bayshore and it was fine. So
Do you
um,
know of anyone going out for sub 220 at McKirdy?
yeah, that's what's helpful about having a podcast and like Instagram and stuff. Gotten several messages. So Uh, couldn't tell you the names. Sorry for people listening. I know
A little
several people reached
backstory.
out. Yeah, yeah, like people reached out, but no, I'll have a group for sure. There'll be probably like 5 or 6 guys going my pace, so
Yeah.
it'll be solid. And
I think when
I
we get to that level, it's kind of interesting because everyone has a preference on how they like to race the marathon, their execution strategy. So I'll be
yeah,
curious to see if you all just kind of pack up and or
yeah,
if people just kind of want to go their own way. I typically think
yeah,
that packing is to the advantage, even if it's not executed exactly your way.
yeah. No, I agree. I'm definitely gonna stick with the pack. I mean, the fastest I would probably want to go out because again, I just want to guarantee sub 220. Like I don't want to. I'm not like talking 218 or like going out under 69 or anything. So yeah, I'd prefer to go through halfway like 69.30 to 69 like 45, even 69 like 50 would be fine. Cause I think I can run 520s like comfortably for a very long time. So it's like if I can just get to like 22 on 520 pace, I should be able to summon like 4 or 5 15s and run like 29 or 219.25. Or like if I feel great at 18 to 20, I can, make a push for like 218 high. So yeah, we'll just see how it plays out. But I'm definitely taking a more like controlled strategy this time. I don't want to see any miles slower than 522 probably, really the whole race, but yeah, I mean, I would like to be like 518 to 20 pretty much every mile
How big's
until
the
like
McCarty loop again?
it's like 2.9, so it's a lot
Oh,
of laps.
really? Okay.
Where is McKirdy?
It is in White Plains, New York. It's like an hour north of New York City.
How bad do you want it?
I mean, I would say pretty bad. So, I mean, like, I'm ready to give it the beans, like,
Yeah.
as they say. I'm not,
Oh, dude,
I,
when is McKirdy?
March 29th. The Breaking 3 race is the 28th. But
Dude, right now your current weather is 28 degrees.
yeah, the weather's looking great. Like, all the days around it look good too. Like, cold, low wind. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good out there. So, I think it's going to play out pretty well. Like, that kind of temperature should feel pretty good for a long time. Like, keep the heart rate nice and low.
Mhm.
We'll start, love starting a marathon with gloves. I
Yeah.
think that's the best. And yeah, just being on a loop. I mean, if I raced a marathon around Sutherland, like if any of us did, or like just a mile loop like that, that's like flat. I mean, like that'd be the easiest, like just ticking it off like that. I don't know. Well, like running with a group too, I feel like you could run so fast doing that.
There
So
are
I think,
two types of people in this world, man. Some
yeah,
people can handle that, and some people that is the death of them.
I think,
I
yeah.
personally love loops.
Yeah, I think on loops, like if you're having a good day, it's great. But if you're like starting to bonk at like 16 and you got like 4 loops left or whatever, that's really not fun. Like that's
That can
just
get
miserable.
nasty. Danny, are
Yeah,
you a loop guy?
I train loops like almost every long run that I have a flat marathon I'm training for. So yeah, but they can get hard.
There ain't
You know.
much in St. Louis is hillier than you would think.
Yeah, so there's like a Forest Park loop that's 3.75 miles. It's pretty solid. So yeah, I hit
yeah. I
that on
mean,
the reg.
I rip that 2 mile loop at Seneca for like all my marathon workouts, unless we're at Sutherland. So yeah, I mean the biggest loop I'm doing pace work on is like 2 miles. So yeah, I'm mentally like comfortable. I mean, I did like I've done like 20 like Yeah, I've done like 20 miles solo on the 2 mile loop at Seneca. So just like psychotic stuff. And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's too short. 2 miles is too short of a loop for me.
Danny has experienced that. We did 5, 4,
yeah,
3, 2, 1 together at Seneca.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Get me off this loop. I'm not doing it again."
yeah. Sam Meredith hates that loop too.
Yeah, he does. He hates that small loop.
Yeah, he hates that thing.
He
But
likes taking us down, yeah, on the Frankfurt to Lexington cut through or whatever.
Dude, Sam Meredith is like, "I got a 14-mile loop."
yeah,
Always.
those always involve hills though, is the problem. But
For sure.
Correct.
dude, speaking of Sam Meredith, one of you should tell the story of Sam running into those our boys.
This is great. I need to know the exact. I try to call Sam. He's super busy when he's out of town, but I coach a guy named Brandon from Monroe. I coach a couple people from Monroe, Louisiana, and Sam Meredith met somebody somewhere. I need to figure out how they got linked up, but he ran with a running group on Tuesday morning in Monroe. And this guy, they were just talking, and Brandon was talking about his coach and, XYZ about his coach and whatever. And Sam Meredith goes, "What's your coach's name?" And Brandon goes, "Scotty." And Brandon said that Sam nearly dropped through the floor. And I know exactly how he reacted.
He does that thing where he like fakes a
He
heart
like
attack. He's
stands
"Ugh."
up and he like
Yeah.
he like his hand up and he like hobbles forward.
Exactly.
Exactly what he did. Can you imagine when Sam finds out he's running with a complete stranger in Monroe, Louisiana, and he finds out that I coach him?
Yeah.
So
That
good.
is a small world.
Did you hear how they linked up?
No, I tried to call him. I didn't call Brandon. I was super busy that day. I texted him.
That's so cool, man. Small world. We had another run make it out of the chat. Gustavo was over in California
Yeah.
and linked
I
up
saw that.
with Droopy Man. So I coach both those guys. So shout out you guys. Love it when I see a couple dudes or not dudes link up. Just any life and try to athlete link up for a run. That's so awesome.
Yeah, like
makes it feel real.
Nick Pappas and Colin Zalman in Australia.
Yeah.
That was hype. Yeah.
That's epic. Colin Zalman's essentially like he's like honorary Life and Stride. He's coached by Mike, but
Yeah.
that man is in like all of our videos. He's a staple.
Yeah, he's a
Zolly.
beast.
Fitch Exali, he's the hairiest man on the planet.
Yeah.
Hairiest man I know by a long
That
shot.
beard
Dude,
was getting crazy. Has he trimmed it?
no. I asked him, I said, "Dude, what's your number to shave your chest hair?" Like full bald.
No, his beard, dude. Like he usually runs with a shirt on. Well, I guess it's getting to tarps off season, but
Yeah,
And he's tarps off before most. Man's wearing a woolly mammoth blanket underneath. Zolly, I love you. But I asked him what his number was, and I said, 10K, shave your chest hair? I was like, dude, it'll grow back. It probably will grow back in like 2 days.
Yeah.
And can you imagine that man's 5 o'clock shadow?
Did he deny 10K? He said no.
Yes.
Really? That's crazy. He can grow hair really fast. Like his beard came on really fast. I was very impressed by that.
Like I see it growing whenever I run with them.
Yeah.
Run. It's grown an inch. Dude,
Yeah, it does.
he could go for like a Chad Wright ultra runner
Yes.
beard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he could.
Run some Cocodana.
Dude, I will tell you what, that guy is so committed to Adidas.
Yes.
I respect it. Adidas has to hook my boy up like somehow
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the most committed customers I've
Now
ever seen.
that is a brand partnership post I can get behind. Zolly.
Yeah. Dude, if Zolly comes out that he got sponsored by Adidas, I will jump through hoops.
Dude, I would probably cry. Honestly, I'd probably cry. Like he'd be so happy, dude. I'd cry for him.
Love me some Zolly.
Did you cry when I ran 236 at Houston?
No.
Damn.
I was in between my own devastation and being happy for you.
When we saw you, you were like, I was like, how'd you do? You're like, not good.
Yeah.
I was like, how bad?
Yeah, so Chris, what happens let's play out all scenarios here, McKirdy. What happens if you blow up?
Yeah, then I just send it again at Boston, hope for the best.
Yeah. Because what's the turnaround between McKirdy and Boston?
It's 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Would you DNF if you know you're gonna blow up bad at McKirdy? Would you DNF?
Ooh, yeah.
It depends.
This is when DNF comes into play.
Yes.
If it's due to injury, then I would. If I'm gonna run anything under 225, I probably would not DNF. If it was gonna be like anything above that, yeah, I'd probably save the beans for Chicago. So or for Boston, not Chicago.
Dude,
So
that's interesting because, like, if you DNF due to injury, it's too late.
yeah, then it's too late. Yeah, then I probably can't even run Boston. But
Yeah.
I don't see myself DNFing due to injury.
I guess
But
you wouldn't know. You wouldn't be like, I'm about to get injured. Maybe you could.
yeah.
Sometimes you know. When you know, you know.
Yeah.
If it's like a
sometimes you
slow
know.
burn, yeah, I don't know. I mean, even if I run good in McKirdy, I'll still like rip it at Boston. I just want to like, if I run good in McKirdy, I'm gonna go out more conservative at Boston.
Yeah.
But if I run bad in McKirdy, I'm gonna like go out pretty hard at Boston. So
So you're looking
Yeah.
for a PR at Boston or just like a course PR?
probably not. I mean, it's hoping McKirdy goes 218, 219. I don't know. Running that at Boston would be pretty tough coming off of like a flat loop course with like ideal situation.
Yeah.
I would be pretty surprised if I ran faster at Boston.
3 weeks later. Yeah.
Honestly, anything under 225, like if I run good in McKirdy, I'll go to Boston. I'll probably go like 71:30 to like 72:30 through half. Feel like totally comfortable, like, run 5:30 pace, like 5:30, 5:40 pace up the hills, and then just like rip the hell out of the last 5 miles and like try to pass a bunch of people, run like 223 or something, and then like probably place like decently well, like feel good going down Boylston. I don't,
3 weeks after a full send race, like, can you recover that fast?
yeah, I mean, I'll just have to like pretty much I'll probably take like 3 or 4 days off and just run easy to finish that week. And then, yeah,
Taper.
yeah, I mean, pretty much just like, yeah, maybe hit like 1 or 2 workouts, like really light workouts,
Yeah.
and just like go for it again. So I feel like Jacob's like definitely not stoked that I'm doing that, but I don't know.
When
it's
in
Boston.
Rome.
Yeah. I mean, it's Boston, and I don't know. I mean, people do this all the time. Sarah Hall does it all the time. She's like 42 now. Like,
Yeah.
she just ran Tokyo. She's gonna run Boston. I mean, she turns around and races like crazy. So, I mean, Rory does it too. He's running Boston and Ottawa again. So, yeah. But granted, it's not as close, but
Yeah.
it might be actually. It might be pretty close actually. Because like West Wing's running that. I think it's in April. So
A lot of people think it's crazy that
after May.
I'm turning around from Mesa and running Boston, or that Scotty's turning around from Houston and running Boston. It's like, no, like, I like to do more than 2 marathons a year.
Yeah, I agree. I think if like you're like us, I think you can really like you could probably like attack 4. You could probably have like 4 solid PR attempts in a year for sure. Maybe 5 if you like space them out enough. But I think if you have time and like financially possible for you to do 2 like PR attempts in the spring and 2 in the fall, like I think that's the move. Like super shoes allow recovery now fast enough, and as long as you're just careful in between races to not like overdo it and get a red S or something. Yeah, like why not do 4? Like I think there's no reason right now. So just do it. I mean, if I'm a pro too, like I'm racking up appearance fees for sure. Like if I'm a pro, like Rory's getting paid at Ottawa and Boston, I'm sure. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I
Scotty,
don't blame
you're
him.
doing a ton of marathons this year, aren't you?
Yeah.
Houston, Boston, Bayshore, Indy, Chicago's? No, Berlin. Brother.
Do Berlin.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, dude.
Well,
Berlin's
how
gonna
many
be
of those
more.
are full send efforts though? Houston, yes.
3.
Bayshore and Berlin.
Berlin or Indy. I haven't decided yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Indy's going down, bro. I'll be there. Indy is such a good OTQ race.
You're gonna full send Indy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It would be really sick to run a fast time at Berlin though. Like that would be really
Yeah.
cool.
It would be. I'm going to be set
Tricky.
up for it. I'm going to be in shape for it. And if the weather's good, a week out, I'm going to taper.
Yeah, apparently last year the weather was bad because there was like an election in Berlin or in Germany, so they had the race a week earlier, and I guess like yeah, which like a week doesn't make a huge difference, but I guess it was like a week like closer to the warmer season versus like away from the warmer season, so there was like a higher probability of a warm day. So apparently, usually the week it's normally on is pretty good. So
Let's go.
we'll see. That's what Johan said. So
Johan's knows.
yeah, he'll be at Berlin. So
Yeah, he's gonna rip.
What's up, Scotty? Are we done?
No, I have to go.
Oh well, I'm good. If you guys are good, we're an hour, bro. We're dialed. That was a great pod.
Excellent.
And are we good? Anything
Danny,
else?
I've enjoyed your background. I can't wait to have your orchid back.
Yeah, we got a little fishing net here, and
A lamp.
a lamp and a painting of a canoe on a lake. So
Dang, that's dialed, bro. Dream catcher. It's good vibes. Oh, no, it's a fishing net. Never mind.
fishing net.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dream catcher.
All right, boys.
What episode is this? 265.
265. Yeah.
What a week of pods, bro. That's
5 in a week.
Banging them out.
Yeah, it's been great guest this week. Yeah. It's been a good
we've
week.
had some heater guests this week.
Yeah, we
For real.
did. John Green, Zach Bitter, bro. Crazy. We got Aaron Bienenfield.
Oh, let's
and
go.
then yeah, he's cool. He'll be on 8 p.m. next Wednesday. And then
Sweet.
yeah, Taggart. And then Cole Gibbons said he'd get back with me. So he said he's really busy this week. So TBD. But Cole Gibbons soon. And also, supposedly Felix and Ben Felton are going to hop on with me because Berlin Half is next weekend.
Felix?
And yeah, well, Ben's staying with Felix in Berlin. So
Let's go.
for Berlin Half. So apparently they're going to hop on the pod together with me. So and preview Berlin Half.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
DVD on that. But that's supposed to happen. So that should be fun.
Dude, just
They're like
internet
boys.
friends.
They're super boys. So
yeah, that's crazy. I love that friendship, how it's been budding. Yeah, we gotta that just reminded me. Gotta have like Wes on, or
I wanted Natasha Rogers back, but she just DNF'd New York City. So I was like,
yeah,
I don't know if like
yeah,
because she literally said earlier, she was like, well, like I'll come on like closer to Boston. And then I was like, yeah, that's fine. And now we're close to Boston. And I was like, dang, she just DNF'd. So it was due to injury. Like something was hurting. So I was like, whatever.
yeah.
So,
I don't know, like protocol. I guess you don't want to be like, oh, you just had a bad race, I don't want you anymore. But you also don't want to, drag it out and make them like talk about it. So I think it's better to be like, yeah, let's just punt.
Yeah. I talked to Jacob. Jacob seems like pretty at peace now with his race. I think he was initially probably frustrated, but he was like, he was like, it was just not bad enough to not be like super upset. So
yeah,
he said
I thought he was gonna run, like 62 or something, or 61.
Yeah, I was like 61:30 probably. Yeah. Tough course, but he said it was kind of tough because like the lead pack went, that was too fast.
Yeah.
And then everything else was kind of strung out. So he was like alone most of the race. And I was like, yeah, it's not ideal. But it's like if you went out with lead group and like, I don't know what would have happened. I have no idea.
Right. So it's so hard to stay on it too with the half. Like it's so far where it's just super hard to keep pressing, especially if you're solo. That's a tough distance, man.
Yeah, I mean, those guys must have been like peak, like just deep pain from like mile 2 to the finish, like with how fast they were going on the downs and ups, like and all the surges and stuff. Like that had to be like the most painful race those guys have ever run, probably.
Yeah, I want to say top 10 was like 60, under 61.
Yeah, they were all like in the 60s. Yeah, that was a good field, but yeah, crazy race.
We also need to have Floberg back on. It's been a minute.
Yeah, dude, you wanna just had him on.
I know, I saw that. I'm like, hey, Floberg is ours.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
dude, Flowberg, this is his podcast that he goes on. Yeah, when he comes on, we all need to wear beanies because like he's like a big beanie on the pod guy. So
Yes. We should do it, man. That'd be so funny.
I'll put one on just to see if
Just not tell him.
he's either got a beanie or a hat on for sure. Like he rarely shows his hair. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we'll see. I'll show up with a beanie though. That'd be hilarious. Like we did the pod with the Zoya Joe. We all wore our Zoya hats. Like and
Yeah.
Cheston was still on. Yeah,
That's so good.
that was
And
OG.
then the carbs fuel thing with Gabe.
Yeah, that was sick too. Yeah, we took a gel during the pod. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good
They just
man.
had a big signing today. Vanessa Frazier, CARBS fuel.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Like it's a first. I don't know if they have any other pro runners, but yeah, that was pretty big signing. She's pretty well known. So
Yeah.
good for them, man.
Good for them.
Moving
Yeah.
up in the world. Not
They're
bad.
dialed. I'm
But
waiting to sign it with carbs fuel. But Gabe, if
did
you're
you?
listening, hit me up.
Yeah, I wish did give us a generous discount for us hosts of the pod,
Yeah.
and then we do have a listener discount though in the show notes. But yeah, I did order some. I restocked yesterday, so we're dialed.
Yeah, I restocked. I saw your email come through because you used the Life and Stride email, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
good
like,
stuff.
wait, mine were already delivered. Mine got delivered like 2 days ago. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
they're
I
sending
don't
me
even know
more.
that's mine. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang, I forgot. There's two topics. We can save them for the next one. There's two.
Let's do it right now.
Okay, let's do it. All right, it's Alan Liu. Alan's an OG fan.
Yes.
He won something from us, like in the Zoya gel or something early on in the pod.
He was like our 420th subscriber or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah, so we sent him some free Zoya. He said, "How do you know when to retire a pair of shoes, and is there a specific number you try to aim for, depending on if it's a daily trainer or a racing shoe?" It's a great question.
Yeah, good question, Alan. A lot of people, there's a feature on Strava where you can like add what shoe you're running in to that run, and it keeps track of the mileage on them for you. I don't
Yeah,
do that. I'm not that organized, so I just go off feel. And whenever I start to feel kind of a niggle crop up, which is probably too late to switch out your shoes, then
yeah,
I switch them out. But I go through probably a pair every 200 to 250 miles because, like, I weigh more than your average runner. I would say for someone smaller, you could probably get away with 400. But yeah, that's me.
yeah. I would say I'd probably like 400 to 450. I really don't count miles though on shoes. I used to, but yeah, now I'm like a pretty bad heel striker when I'm running easy, so
Mhm.
I'll just look at the heel and if the heel's like pretty destroyed, it's usually time to switch out or if my knees are getting a little achy. So I would get it's over
Yeah.
400 for sure. I mean, I would take them more than a month, but which is, around 400 or so miles. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would say 400. His like background to the question was he feels like he can get more out of them because he runs
Interesting.
300 usually. So
I do believe you can get more out of super shoes. Like
yeah,
I had the pair of Alpha Flies in my last YouTube series that I mean,
yeah,
I called them 500-mile Alpha Flies. They probably were like 300 to 50, which is a lot for me. But I was ripping workouts and long runs in those things until the AirPod popped one day running with Zolly.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I do think that you can get a lot more out of that foam, even if it's not like super premium bounce.
Yeah, there's studies out there that show that even like a pretty beat, like just totally beat, like Alpha Fly or Super Shoe is still like better than using,
Yeah.
just a daily trainer or anything. So yeah, I mean, I think you could get 300 at least on a Super Shoe for sure. Would I Now with the racing, I probably max out at like 100, 150 on for like an A race. I'll use a older pair of Alpha Flies or whatever for a 5K or 10K. I don't care, but
Yeah.
like yeah, an A marathon, I honestly I like to have the shoes under 50 miles. So, but
Mhm.
I would say under 100 is like I
How
don't know.
much
If
are
you
you
want,
putting on your fast R3s before you race McKirdy? I'm so excited for you to race in that shoe. I really think that shoe be elite.
Yeah, it is. It was good this morning. I'll probably do probably like 10 to 15 miles. Like I did
Yeah.
like 8 today, and I'll do my last workout next week in them. So yeah, like 12, I guess, like 12
Yeah.
miles. So,
I only
but the,
probably had 10 miles on mine. They were great.
yeah, I can tell like with one workout if they're going to cause blister issues or
Yeah.
if they're slipping and stuff. So, and they were fine. So
I
I'm
actually agree with that. You know in the first, like, 30 minutes if it's gonna work or not.
yeah, like I'm gonna wear SWIFTWICK socks. That's what I wore
Yeah.
today. No issues. Like yeah, so no blister issues, whatever. But I was telling Scotty like they do have more bounce than the Alpha Flies for sure. Like they are
Mhm.
like it felt like I put on super shoes for the first time again. I was very impressed. They are like definitely light. Like I know we did weight stuff earlier, but lighter. Like they feel lower to the ground.
Mhm.
Like yeah, so different feel. But I think I'm gonna race in them. Like they felt good today.
It
Kofuzi
is
commented and said
interesting.
he wasn't sure about them. So like with
Who
me because I'm a
who
heel
wasn't?
striker. Kofuzi.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because 'cause I'm a heel striker, but they were fine. They moved me on my forefoot when I was running fast, so they were fine.
Yeah. Yeah, like, at that pace, it's hard to heel strike, right? At 520.
Yeah, yeah, like, they're definitely not made for heel strikers, so or, like but in a race, like, when I'm going fast, I'm not hitting my heels hard, so,
Yeah.
um, then the next one, Greg Howe, shout out Greg Howe, long-term follower of the pod. He
Yes.
sent me a bottle of a container of Enerza, which was hype.
Keston just said he's gonna get you the package that I gave you, so be on the lookout for that.
Oh, yeah, he has it. Yeah, he texted me today. He's, like, going out of town tomorrow, but I was like, "I don't need it ASAP, like, I have 3 because people keep giving me it, say but I was like, "I do want it, I do want it." Oh, this might have to just be a separate pod. He said, "I would love a pod that talks about the first sub-3 block and what a runner should expect with mileage workouts, how they feel, and indicators of fitness." That's probably a whole podcast.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I guess do we wanna give that a whole podcast? Will we ever get back around to it is the question.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we
Let
always have stuff to
let's
talk
just
about.
give it our best answer right now. What do you say?
Yeah, we can just rip it. So, what should a runner expect with mileage workouts? How they feel, indicators of fitness. Um, so with mileage, I would say you at least got to get up to 60 miles a week to run sub 3.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I just unless you're like uber talented, like and just like don't realize it, yet. Like you haven't been running for long enough, and
Yeah,
you can maybe do it in like 40 if you're like super talented or like really athletic. But yeah, for like the normal lay person, I would say, yeah, 60.
I would
And
say
then
you
yeah,
wanna peak out in the 60s, but still be able to string together like a few consecutive weeks of it. So,
yeah,
like, if you go up and reach 60 and you're just totally cooked from it, you're probably not ready because a big indicator of marathon fitness is how well you bounce back from that midweek workout. How can you hit your long run workout on the Saturday, or are you too fatigued to get the turnover that you need to hit the paces that you got to hit? Because it
yeah,
all comes down to like, do Coach Smolder says this? It's like, I know the paces that you need to run in order to uh, run a sub 3 marathon. And it's like, it's so true. But
yeah,
I think that, yeah, there's a couple of key indicator workouts. I think, like, honestly, Yasso 300s, or why did I say 300s? 800s are really good. They're
yeah,
aggressive at that pace. Like, the rule of Yasso is like, you do an 800 at the marathon pace that you want to run. So for a sub 3 hour marathon, it would be a 2:59 800, which is, under 6 flat pace, but you got to do it 10 times. But when I did it, I did like a slow shuffle jog, quarter mile recovery in between each one and
yeah,
just made sure that I could hit them all. And I think that's totally fair game.
yeah,
I
yeah,
I think if you hit that, that's a good indicator. I think like the 4:3:2:1 or the 4x5K,
yeah,
um,
both
not the
good.
5x5 yet, or not the 5:4:3:2:1.
Yeah,
I think that those are good indicator workouts too. But yeah, I would say
yeah,
that string
yeah,
together the high mileage, do those workouts, and then also like pay attention to how much you're bouncing back, recovering, because that really does matter.
Yeah, I would totally agree with all of that. I think you definitely need to mix in some like stuff under marathon pace, obviously,
Mhm.
critical velocity VO2 threshold. Always a good idea to run a half marathon during the block. If you can run like
Yes.
126 mid to 127 mid, probably a pretty good indicator that you can at least get to 20 miles at pace.
I
You
think
know,
more. I think you gotta be able to run 125.
yeah, I mean, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that yeah, if you haven't broken 3 yet and you can run 125, like as long as you pace your marathon right, like it should be a done deal. So,
Mhm.
like if you go 5 minutes slower than your half, like you should feel pretty comfortable at 130 through halfway if you ran 125. So, yeah, 125 ideally, but I think anything up to 127, like
Yeah.
mid, like you have a shot. Might be harder, but yeah, and I mean, really comes down to pacing too. You know, I guess it really depends on your fitness level, how aggressively you go pace sub 3, but I think the best way at that speed is definitely a slight negative split. So
Yeah.
maybe you go through half like 130-15, and then try to make a push the last few miles. So
Totally agree with that. I like to get my runners in like 257 shape before they're ready to run sub 3 because I think
yeah,
that you do need a little bit extra because 3 hours to people is such a barrier
yeah,
mentally. And this is speaking, I think you've always broken 3, Chris. I don't think you've ever run over 3 in the marathon. Is that right?
yeah. My first one was 237. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
dude. That's my
yeah.
PR, by the way, which is
I
amazing.
ran 240 a couple times at Boston though. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, just saying, like, coming from that side of it, I think that you gotta be a little more fit than just being
yeah,
able to run 259 because, like, if you're into 59 fitness, you have to run, like you have to have a good day, right? You have to that's with all external factors, like, aside, but I
yeah,
think if you're in, like, 257 fitness or even better 256 level, like, you should be able to keep the wheels from falling off in the last 10K or just kind of
yeah,
handle any little bit of adversity, missing a gel or whatever it is that the marathon inevitably brings. So that's my take.
yeah. Yeah, I think of Elliot, who I coach. He ran Houston or Indy this past year, Indy 2025. He ran 124 in the half leading up to it, and I'm just thinking of this like for pacing. And
Mhm.
he went out with Eric Pender, who's like was going for a bit of a faster time, like kind
Yeah.
of low to mid 250s, and Elliot like barely missed sub 3, like kind of like had a hard last few miles, and like
Yeah.
there's no doubt he was in like 258, 257 shape, like for
Right.
sure. But it was just like that little like pacing tweak, and we talked about that after the race, and he was like, "Yeah, like Pender's just like such good vibes. Wanted to run with him, and yeah, so you just got to be careful breaking 3 for the first time to like secure the bag,
Totally.
instead of like thinking ahead too much." So, but yeah, shout out to Elliot. Just an example I thought of. So,
I
but
love this topic.
he'll destroy it. Yeah, he'll destroy it soon.
Elliot will, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Hang in there, Elliot.
he's very, very talented runner, so yeah, he'll break through soon. Um, but yeah, nice. Well,
Couple
those were
topics. Boom. Check, check.
yeah, those were great topics. I didn't want to ignore those emails because there were 2 Life and Stride OGs. So like in terms of listeners. So yeah, take care
No
of them,
problem, man. Thanks for bringing those back up. All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Episode 265.
Hour 18. You're welcome. Dang, did you do that?
Yeah, apparently.
The
You
confetti?
can I think there's a setting on MacBook if you go to your camera. Do you have a Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the camera icon in the top right
Okay.
and then click down. Do you see reactions?
Oh, okay.
Turn that on. And then do like a thumbs up. Does your thumb Yeah,
Oh,
see you
nice.
got the
There it
thumb
is.
up and you can do stuff like that. So let's see if
Oh, cool.
confetti comes down.
Oh, it does confetti?
I think so. Maybe you have to raise the roof. Come on. Come on.
Nothing.
It's not happening, man.
I don't know what just happened. How do you do that? All right. Episode 265. You're welcome for that. Yeah, 265. We'll see you. I don't know.